shift, born with a gift, inspire and uplift to the whack element, toss them off the demon cliffs. Gods have returned, and you all will burn to human made concern. The prophecy confirmed. The end of the days are here, all things that they appear, and still in your heart with fear. It's best to be aware. Third eye blind, closed off mind, lost the sands of time. As the sun God shines, and the world revolves, my compass walls, trapped under lost societal flaws. The evil within got you so condemned. It's a matter of when you're falling up off of the deep end, and you'll never make your back. Fix your on attack. Time to keep it abstract. The industry is whack. In the new millennium, my era's just begun. I got to rise like the sun and overcome everyone. Waiting for war, ready to make your blood pour. On your final tour, MC Massacre. Ditches filled with corpses, trapped by wicked forces. I'm remorseless, choke him in the middle of his whack ass courses. Like never before, the bombs are coming so with the floor. How much more can they endure? No competition, all opposition. Better my composition, I have risen in the instant. Returning to the infinite, your resistance having no significance. My wickedness leaving no witnesses. When I stare into your eyes, so scared inside of things aside us from yourself you hide. ParaDoxxx, the master architect, master architect. Gaining straight respect of high intellect, and I'm always coming correct. You're unskilled on that killing field. That's not an appeal, don't know the first thing about keeping it real. Soldier, soul to the devil, now you think you're on a whole nother level with that whack instrumental. But I see through your fake facade, claiming to be a god. Fuck you and the broad, giving peace to the real MCs and to the whack. I bust until my clip empties. Eventually, they learn that they can't fuck with me. Like an Apache scalping a Nazi. Fuck the secret aristocracy of Illuminati, bringing death like Nagasaki, returning like the Anunnaki. Suicide mission, you'll never win, like the Reaper of Grim. Now it's time to meet your energy physical. Steps away from your soul. Is there a heaven when we go? There's only one way to know. Visions of the afterlife is what compels me to escape this physical hell. Visions of the afterlife is what compels me to escape this physical hell. Visions of the afterlife is what compels me to escape this physical hell. Visions of the afterlife is what compels me to escape this physical hell. As your soul escapes into the astral realm. Visions of the afterlife is what compels me to escape this physical hell. As the master written the lyrical level that I be spitting, so the camaraderie wanna bring me down, but I ain't going out like no punk. I reach into my lyricals and grab my double pump, begin to spray. Watch them lay, one by one they going down like dominoes. Save the drama though, I blow them out the water forever though. I'm blonde with the teeth that bite. You wanna get into a cycle, motherfucker, it's a fight. I bring it on, I never stop. I bring the lyricals, it's getting spiritual. Within this game, no miracle. I never will stop, boy, it's true hip-hop. FreekShow up on the microphone, we got those skills that rock. Just another whack MC, just another whack MC. Trying to get on my cycle and do battle with me. Just another whack MC, just another whack MC. We in this fucking head, bring a skeleton over to me. Just another whack MC, just another whack MC. Trying to get on my cycle and do battle with me. Just another whack MC, just another whack MC. We in this fucking head, bring a skeleton over to me. Feeding up off of the mind of those who think they can rhyme. When you wanna be battling, mentally I'm dismantling everyone around. So I stand with the skills that are profound. Touching down in this game, my brain of terror with the sickness. They never could get with this, even if they try. No matter where they reside or where they lie, they rely too much on me, so I be coming through massively. I grab the microphone and be upon the average MC. I'm ready to blow them out and leave them laid. They're getting with me once again. My lyrics sprayed in a raid of whack MCs who died in an instant. Return to the infinite. No matter how significant, you're gonna die. You're passing, there's no surpassing. They get with me again, you asking. Just another whack MC, just another whack MC. Trying to get on my cycle and do battle with me. Just another whack MC, just another whack MC. We in this fucking head, bring a skeleton over to me. Just another whack MC, just another whack MC. Trying to get on my cycle and do battle with me. Just another whack MC, just another whack MC. We in this fucking head, bring a skeleton over to me. Feeding up off of the mind of those who think they can rhyme. The rise of an evil empire, new world order was supposed to conspire. Mercenary nation for hire, leaving them bodies up on the ground like Iraq when the bombs came down, blasting 50 caliber rounds, watching women and children run. All to unite the nation as one. The end of the times have now begun. Political genocide, the end of the times have now arrived. A third of the planet will make it alive once the Anunnaki arrive. Political genocide, political genocide, political genocide. The end of the times have now arrived. A third of the planet will make it alive once the Anunnaki arrive. Political genocide, political genocide. Osama bin Laden was never found. Saddam Hussein fled underground. 9/11 coming back around. All to fuel the fire of fear. All to fuel the fire of fear. Propaganda was all you hear. The end of the times are almost near. The end of the times are almost near. Killing over resources. Invasion coalition forces. Seeming almost remorseless. Generations are suffering over weapons of mass destruction and political mass corruption. Secret societies now in effect. Over the power that they reflect. Globalization is what they direct. Generations are suffering over weapons of mass destruction. The world's filling with rage. World War III's about to engage. Generations are suffering over weapons of mass destruction. The world's filling with rage, World War III's about to engage. Terrorism's the cover of a secret plan to take over in the form of the New World Order. The few controlling the masses, military-civilian clashes, converting these countries to ashes. All to possess resources, now running up Pompeo horses. The prophecy's taking its courses. It's all about to unfold as the weapons begin to implode and the bombs begin to explode, leaving them in the aftermath. A third of the world won't even last after the horrific nuclear blast. A third of the world won't even last after the horrific nuclear blast.
Now, bear in mind another important factor in this equation. It's well documented by congressional transcripts.
The Pakistan Inter-Services Intelligence, ISI, headed by Mahmoud Ahmad, is very much
behind the Taliban and behind Osama bin Laden's Al-Qaeda. In other words,
they constitute a sort of key link to the Taliban. And also documented
by congressional transcripts is that the U.S. government has, in fact, since the 90s, in fact, has supported the Taliban and has allowed the installation of a Taliban government in Kabul in 1996. And this seems to be fairly well documented.
No links to 9/11 and no weapons of mass destruction. Over 2,000 soldiers dead over political mass corruption. With a hidden agenda behind the scenes called the United States Marines. Lesser civilians with M16s. Also possess resources, oil from enemy forces. A concept with many sources. For a wicked administration who stole the nation's election. All part of the grand deception. Millions already died over political genocide. Political genocide. Full-scale invasion overrunning the Iraqi nation. Leave them in desolation. And as it was prophesied, the demon will rise before your eyes. Political genocide, watch these countries fall in line. All part of the grand design. Grand design for a planet that's living blind. Living blind. A leader's in control of everything but your soul. Dominating your people like they never have before. Taking over with economics, back it up with atomics. Spread it throughout the planet like infection from the bubonic. Causing mass homicide. Millions already died over political genocide. Political genocide. Do you really think that you can step to the flow? The message upon that microphone, the freak show. Elevating your mind, elevating your soul, taking this rap game to another level. Do you really think that you can step to the flow? The message upon that microphone, the freak show. Elevating your mind, elevating your soul, taking this rap game to another level. Do you really think that you can step to the flow? The message upon that microphone, the freak show. Elevating your mind, elevating your soul, taking this rap game to another level. Do you really think that you can step to the flow? The message upon that microphone, the freak show. Elevating your mind, elevating your soul, taking this rap game to another level. Lost in the rhythm that I can't escape. I'll take a look around at the world, they all live in fake. They plastic MCs, they can't get with me. I take it to higher degrees that they never been before. On the microphone I saw many levels I explored to the dimensions of my mind. Until they got defined. When I'm on the microphone, you know they feel like grand design. The sound of my occupation, total annihilation, devastation. The nation's about to fall. I give them my all and watch them collapse. Maybe then they relapse. Perhaps I step in next with the quickness. Never could they get with this lyricist straight from the west. Here I manifest a session that I bless. Put them all to rest, laying 6 feet down underneath the ground with the endless sound. Freak show in effect, boy, we never gon' stop. When I'm on the microphone, skills that I concoct, I'll blow you out of the water and leave you slain. You get with me, motherfucker, I will leave your body drained. No fluid bleeding, you can't get with me. Proceeding to ever step, I'll be the master MC, the double threat, the ParaDoxxx. Do you really think that you can step to the flow? The message on that microphone, the freak show. Elevating your mind, elevating your soul, taking this rap game to another level. Do you really think that you can step to the flow? The message on that microphone, the freak show. Elevating your mind, elevating your soul, taking this rap game to another level. Revolution, evolution, the solution is execution. Put them under that ground. Get with me again, boy, I'm ready to hold my ground from the west. Nevertheless, I put them to rest for trying to manifest with me. Master MC, watch them all flee for survival. Since my arrival, now I'll leave you liable for running your mouth. Get with me again, motherfucker, put your body south in the dirt, make it hurt. What is a word from my turf? Putting it work, if you wanna be stepping, well, you know it's more than just a threat. On the microphone, motherfucking you, I'm never sweating. I'm always on topics. Get with me again, motherfucker, boss, you better drop it. Cause I concoct these schemes, I reign supreme with my team. Freak show in effect, ready to go for our dreams.
darkness, and my heartless spark twisted the wrist. Unleash a roll of smoke, his vaporous indigenous seamstress. Follow the seam kiss, tear where the seam is. But the United States is sleazes, mark where the beats is increases. Humanity fools with regrets, defending my truths like the three-head, giving the garden a dying dead. Half man of the lion's head, embody the beats. In flesh, the body of feast, and power of prayer of peace. Governmental terror, trees, terrorist level peach. Children marked by priests, lost in terror, trapped in the belly of the beast.
Revelation speaks of those who wear the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast.
Trapped in the belly of the beast. Trapped in the belly of the beast.
Taking over like the Nazis in the world of kamikazes. Hands and 10 horns as the demon takes his form.
Trapped in the belly of the beast. Trapped in the belly of the beast.
Taking over like the Nazis in the world of kamikazes. Hands and 10 horns as the demon takes his form. As I enter in this holocaust, taking their bodies at all costs, ready for war, cause they don't know the score. The master of death is ready to return, so watch the system burn, so watch your soul confirm. The end is arising on the horizon. Now they realize and be ready to emerge. Submerge them in darkness, cause I am the heartless, regardless of what they believe. No matter what they perceive, on the eve of their destruction, ready for the disruption, to stop the cycle. I'm ready homicidal, blowing up your crews, cause the energy is vital. For us to begin again, we got to enter the sun. You feel what's going on, but they don't get played dumb. As I shift the paradigm, making their cultural decline, and I stand on the grand design as they undermine the time that we pass before their eyes. They don't realize there's a volcano eruption, nuclear weapon destruction. The apocalypse is near, living my life without fear. Wonder why God made it unclear, but the damage will be severe.
The mark of the beast.
Mystery of Babylon, begin again. Mystery of Babylon, within a prison. Mystery of Babylon, the beast is risen. Mystery of Babylon, a wicked system. Mystery of Babylon, begin again. Mystery of Babylon, within a prison. Mystery of Babylon, the beast is risen.
Two of them were thrown alive into the fiery lake of burning sulfur. The rest of them were killed with the sword that came out of the mouth of the rider on the horse, and all the birds gorged themselves on their flesh.
Yes, there is a deep religious mystery involved in all of this, and it concerns the meaning of human life, and this is the matter that we address perhaps most centrally of all. The ancient Egyptians believed that their civilization had been bequeathed to them, that it was a legacy of beings that they called the gods. And the ancient Egyptians believed passionately in life after death. Indeed, for 3,000 years, they devoted their best mind to the consideration of no other issue than the issue of whether or not human consciousness survives death. And they believed that there was a way of living, a certain way of living in balance with the universe, which they called the law of might, the law of universal justice and cosmic harmony, which it was necessary for us to follow if we were to attain life after death. They believed that the soul was the immortal essence, and that the soul had been plunged into the material envelope, into the material form of the body, in order to undergo certain experiences that could only be had in the form of a human body. And indeed they believed that the human body was a precious gift for the soul, but that we must not waste this gift. It's the view, certainly, of most Orthodox Christianity today that salvation is to be achieved only through faith. That blind faith alone is enough. We only have to believe, and then we will move on after death to heaven. This was not how the ancient Egyptians saw it. They believed passionately that life is an opportunity, a precious opportunity for the soul to learn and grow, and that our fundamental mission here is to acquire knowledge. Therefore, you might sum up their system by saying, not salvation through faith, but salvation through knowledge. In life after death. In life after death. In life after death, life after death, life after death.
Darkness, I stand as the heartless, ready to take control of everything I see as I'm ready to seize their soul. Leave them underground cause I'm ready just to go to the after. Behold the pale rider coming for the west. Feel what's going on, the center I'll manifest. I'm blessed sections ready just to rise. Wake up out of my throne cause now I see in your eyes. Your physical is dying from within. I stand at my own pyramid, spirited. Never know what's going on until they're put to rest. Walking out of the sea as they were all put to death. The manifesto of a necromancer. Trying to figure what's going on as I face the mirror. Look back at a dark reflection. Mental infection, this is my section. So grab protection cause the end is near. You feel in your heart it's filled with fear. Up in your face then I appear. And now the truth is crystal clear. Taking your last breath, you're about to meet the after. Say your last prayers cause there will be no pastor. Killing your physical like infection from cancer. Scream for your God but there'll still be no answer. Taking your last breath, you're about to meet the after. Say your last prayers cause there will be no pastor. Killing your physical like infection from cancer. Scream for your God but there'll still be no answer. Scream for your God but there'll still be no answer. Scream for your God but there'll still be no answer. Welcome to the dark side. The fear from within got your soul condemned. You never know what's going on, so mentally I ascend to a dark flame, trying to remain the illest. Someone that killed this, others don't even feel this. I'm no Christian boy that crosses upside down. They're trying to figure what's going on, but it's an evil crown. A wicked smile as they gaze into the eyes and realize I'm like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, no surprise. Split your head open, watch the fluid drain. They can't get with me, I'll leave your body remains. Straight forward casket, never could they surpass it. Master on the microphone, I just ask it. Can you wish up the God from above? Are you going down to the hell with no love?
secrets that the Rosicrucians were after, the secrets that the Knights Templar were after, the secrets of all Illuminati throughout all time. to transform human being into a being of light or a shining one. Illuminati. Illuminati.
Through ancient ritual, watch the wisdom into unfold. In the year of life they reign, illuminated mind frame, passing down for the generation. Knowledge of illumination, never bring into the light without fail for the Scottish rite. New world order was what was destined ever since the human conception. Sumerian and Egyptian, cuneiform inscriptions, pictographs and temples of ancient flying vessels. Through the veil of life they're ready to reach illumination. Lucifer and religion got them into an initiation. The politics on TV, nothing more than manipulation. The power behind the scenes through the illumination. Thinking the ancient monarchy's gonna give up their control. They still have the same powers they possessed centuries ago. And now you know when it's in the hands of the master architect, building on a foundation for the future to exist. While the world is infected with the leaders filled with greed, you see the end arriving as it's moving at Godspeed. The pyramids die, the person that got from the sky. Our lives are jeopardized by the devil in the sky. The pyramids die, the person that got from the sky. Our lives are jeopardized by the devil in the sky. Total domination through the illumination. Final demonstration of one world civilization. The pyramids die, the person that got from the sky. Our lives are jeopardized by the devil in the sky. The pyramids die, the person that got from the sky. Our lives are jeopardized by the devil in the skies.
Illuminati.
Consumed within the Leviathan, the world's about to end. The sky is darkening as the cycle begins again. As they sacrifice our souls in the name of total control. 33 and a third was the wickedness that occurred. Through the ancient illumination to the modern day representation of the brotherhood of the snake. Most of the population's mind will never really awake. That's the key to all of their power as they fall like the Babylon Tower, trying to reach the other side. Another form of suicide. All the humans upon the planet manipulated by the Masonic, better known as the Illuminati. Run the world like John Gotti, taking everything by force, showing little to no remorse. Some in divine intervention, New World Order's their obsession. And the race for the New World Order, overtaking American borders. To manipulate a rebellion, to kill over 3 billion. And the race for the New World Order, overtaking American borders. To manipulate a rebellion, to kill over 3 billion. To manipulate a rebellion, to kill over 3 billion. To manipulate a rebellion, to kill over 3 billion.
When you look at some of the ancient accounts, like the Sumerian texts and many other accounts, they talk about the gods interbreeding with humanity. Is this relevant to the reptilian way of infiltrating the human race?
Yes, it is, because human beings through the ages have accepted gods interbreeding or being accepted as humans, and that shows in Christianity, it shows in Judaism. It also, they have used Egyptology, or the Egyptian religions, a lot, and the present head of the Illuminati compares himself a lot with the Egyptian god Osiris and Horus, which is Osiris reborn.
goes out to all the beautiful children in the world who are starving. Evil men, stop those wicked thoughts and start accepting we all live on this planet. So stop the hating and show some loving. Recognize the true essence of life and stop those greedy religious fights. We just might all die tonight by that 9.9 earthquake hitting the bay, causing Frisco to slide up in the ocean, making gigantic tidal waves, flooding California's whole valley. She never wanted to punish us, but we should've just made her happy. Mother Earth, how could we pollute her so bad? All these destructive things we do makes me feel sad. With my family, I'd rather die. That would make me feel glad. All my people, please tell me that you feel me.
Come on, like revelation, sweeping across the nation. Total devastation of every civilization. Trapping these days of darkness in a world that seems so heartless. Prepare for revolution, now here's final solution. Some need to open their eyes, cause they're living nothing but lies. It's their role by secrecy, some call it masonry, as they check the dollar bills, cause the pyramid is real. Nothing is what it seems, as it comes from being seen. As it all begins to unfold, the knowledge shall be told, cause it's hidden like the grail, in a world that's doomed to fail. Stolen from the indigenous in a modern day Atlantis, slipping beneath the ocean in a moment of devastation. And now they're waiting for the world to go up in flames. Ain't nothing changed, ain't nothing changed. Caught another conspiracy, but we're all ruled by secrecy. And now they're waiting for the world to go up in flames. Ain't nothing changed, ain't nothing changed. Caught another conspiracy, but we're all ruled by secrecy. Caught another conspiracy, but we're all ruled by secrecy.
That's why you need to open your eyes and take a deep breath and see the cancer that surrounds, wanting to devour your soul. You must believe the prophecies that have been written. Just open your heart, mind, and feel the great spirit that surrounds us, just giving you trust, faith in your will. Come to the conclusion that this is just a temporary life, but it can result in your personal afterlife. That's why you must build a temple for your spirit and keep it humble when that's what right. I know sometimes we all act a little bit bold, living in the world with all kinds of hearts staring at you cold. That's why sometimes even the virus is left froze. I'm somewhat of good and evil stuck in the middle with lethal bacteria like mold, are used in penicillin for the antibiotic to heal your soul. If you really love me one time, just let me know.
As I enter divination, bringing the transformation to reach a higher vibration through physical stimulation. Out of the abyss returns the verbal alchemist, putting it down for all other temples that were raided by all these devils. In the house of the great spirit, the knowledge no longer apparent. Caught up in these days of darkness and looked upon like a Marxist, but I'm more like an anti-Mason in the future that we are now facing. In the war for all of our souls, initiated through the pyramid to possess total control. Now this order seclorum, with the help of the secret societies, the beast will take its forum. As we open the final chapter, that is caught up within the rapture. And now they're waiting for the world to go up in flames. Ain't nothing changed, ain't nothing changed. Caught another conspiracy, but we're all ruled by secrecy. Caught another conspiracy, but we're all ruled by secrecy. And now they're waiting for the world to go up in flames. Ain't nothing changed, ain't nothing changed. Caught another conspiracy, but we're all ruled by secrecy. Caught another conspiracy, but we're all ruled by secrecy. Yeah, ParaDoxxx, flu virus, FreekShow, new millennium baby. Ain't nothing changed, ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed, ain't nothing changed. technology interfering. UFOs are now appearing as the end is nearing. Government cover-ups, the system's corrupt. Watch it all self-destruct from the greed and the lust. So the south for technology, abduction, conspiracy for anti-gravity. A future now in jeopardy over black projects. Triple black experiments from the depths of the abyss and the realms of wickedness. Underground installations, secret organizations, genetic manipulation to new aviation. Advanced weaponry when unleashing they rage. For the army of the future and the cyber age. Advanced weaponry when unleashing they rage. For the army of the future and the cyber age. By your brain implants, alien spacecraft, Roswell aftermath, UFO artifacts of exotic material, extraterrestrial, formed biological, life universal. But they keep it all in secrecy from our society and a false reality. Brainwashed democracy full of black programs, economic scams, nuclear weapons. Now it all showing technological war as the missile soar. Human massacre from the hands of Lucifer. In the graceful intelligence they trapped in the matrix. Hooked like a dope fix, lost in the paradox. In the graceful intelligence they trapped in the matrix. Hooked like a dope fix, lost in the paradox. Social automation, national security, mass manipulation, living in our reality. Embrace for technology, space and astronomy, the future of weaponry and world democracy. Take a look around, the system is going down with no feet on the ground as the devil lost his crown. Trying to reduce the population and dominate all the nations. Final demonstration of one civilization. Faulty technology, masters monopoly, better known as democracy. Hidden in the prophecy, falling like the world trade, running from the air raid, trapped in the masquerade that our own people made. Advanced weaponry when unleashing they rage. For the army of the future and the cyber age. Advanced weaponry when unleashing they rage. For the army of the future and the cyber age. Corpses of aliens, mass manipulation, put in cryogenics for further observation. At Area 51 underground installation where they back engineered forms of technology that appeared, but most of the population says it's all absurd as they follow false religion like it's really God's word. Advanced weaponry when unleashing they rage. For the army of the future and the cyber age. Advanced weaponry when unleashing they rage. For the army of the future and the cyber age. Trying to reach another level of technology. A black budget put aside for advanced weaponry, which is really just an investment for World War III. As we dominate the planet with this democracy. Trying to reach another level of technology. A black budget put aside for advanced weaponry, which is really just an investment for World War III. As we dominate the planet with this democracy. Advanced weaponry, technological war. Advanced weaponry, technological war. boy. And that's what they do.
No move. Land here. Okay. Now, who was it that came here? There were extraterrestrials. Some of them human?
Some of them were not. Some were both reptilian. They were beings of plasma.
Type of physical form. There have been others that were primates.
Very strong prominence in what we call primates. These are ancestor races that
genetically altered species. The future is now. Paradigm shift. ParaDoxxx. The memories of the past are in your soul. The energy in your body's about to let go. The black clouds following over the sky. Now you know it's your time to die. It's your soul returns the source of the universal life force, matrix of existence, in a multiverse that's infinite, pursuit organic intelligence with its own consciousness, able to comprehend the laws of nature. Disrespect the planet and no one savior. The Mother Earth had opened up and swallowed civilization. As we sit back and watch the destruction of every nation, conscious life will never end. The cycle's about to begin again. Bacterial multiplication, evolving through evolution, taking another physical form. Now your spirit will be reborn. Open your eyes and see the sun. Now you know that we're all as one, connected by the collective, paradox and perspective. Things will always change, but your spirit remains the same. And when you die, your heart will be filled with fear. Filled with fear. The greatest mystery is almost near. Almost near.
Let me finish. What our scientists call junk DNA is actually the key to our genetic
lineage. Our scientists call it junk because they don't know what it is, where it came from, or why it's there.
They don't realize that we have been genetically manipulated as far back as, 57,000 years ago, was really when it really started once again. The genetic manipulation of our race by extraterrestrials.
57,000 years ago.
Rip the veil from your eyes as the spirit within dies to another existence, defying the laws of physics, altering DNA, genetic manipulation of the human is on its way. Take a look around the earth, now you know what your life is worth. As the grand design unfolds, World War III's about to explode. Politics and religion, 33 and a third degrees of wisdom. Millennium fever spreading as we head towards Armageddon. The gods from the skies, not the devil that's in the sky. Millennium fever spreading as we head towards Armageddon. The gods from the skies, not the devil that's in the sky. Preparing for the invasion of Western civilization. The war is about to rise like Atlantis before your eyes. And the mind of Saddam Hussein in a world that's no longer sane, blowing up like nuclear weapons. Now it's time for your lesson. The end of the times is here and the future seeming unclear. All I know is I'm ready for war. You never know what they have in store. Millennium fever spreading as we head towards Armageddon. The gods from the skies, not the devil that's in the sky. Millennium fever spreading as we head towards Armageddon. The gods from the skies, not the devil that's in the sky.
Because there was a time where we were united as a planetary race.
And we rebelled against the extraterrestrial masters.
And I'm referring to Nibiru. Nabaru is how Warren would pronounce it. Fiction talks about. Yes. Okay? They... I don't know if I can say this on the air. Screwed with us. No question that it's fact. Alright, I've been told that we were actually created. You say as royalty, I've heard by the Anunnaki as slaves to mine gold.
The abduction begun when I was young. Flown to Area 51 for observation. Surrounded by graves, screaming, get the fuck away. Taking samples of my DNA in a table I laid. Underground compound with sources that surround all around. More than just men, they begin cross human. Biological specimens in the creation like. Custom road, you can control the soul. Insane like the devil, pure evil. Waking from my nightmares, fast and still in the air. What's going on here? My worst fear. Men in black clothes, like clothes, no hopes. Talking to my folks, wanting to take me for medicine, national security. A threat to society. What have they done to me? What have they done to me? This complaint in my brain is driving me insane. It's hard to maintain when you're on another plane. You're on another plane. Beyond fear, standing here, I see it clear. The end is never under throne, returning home to what was once no more. The ligament fall above the summit, all the pyramids eye. The gods from the sky who created everything, and you see the world destroying and remains to be on the damn spiral. So now I'm ready to go to the inevitable truth that we all ready just to die. What's truly going on mentally at the fire? Everything I was taught from the school system. Everybody wanna bring this new wisdom. Everything going down in the end we gone. Everybody knows I'm that rap phenomenon. Paradigm music in effect. Paradoxx on the mic, catch a wreck. I break them down so they will all know we can't stop the incredible flow. Yeah. 3 days of darkness. Paradigm music. ParaDoxxx. New millennium, baby.